Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Pisces, for February 2018. So it's for you, my gorgeous Pisces, for February 2018. This year, 2018, is going to be really interesting. The way January developed, it seems like we have picked up and we had carried a lot from the previous year. When it comes to you, Pisces, especially you, and especially things that are karmically connected to you and karmically connected to your situation, it seems like that you are still working out on certain problems, or working out with the certain problems that were carried from last year, 2017. But this is really good, and this is really important, because sometimes things do develop in this particular way. It all depends on our own personal spiritual journey. February is going to be very interesting. January was still very much connected to the actual last year, 2017. There were still bits and pieces that you were actually kind of working on, concentrating on and focusing on, which is absolutely fine. As I said, sometimes it does happen. Now February is going to be very interesting, because in February there is just going to be a big wheel of fortune that is actually rolling towards you. And what this means, it means that there is going to occur a very particular situation in February, which is going to actually quite surprise you. It's going to surprise you. It's going to surprise your way of thinking. It's going to surprise you, your way of focus, because your focus is going to change after that moment. Your focus is going to change after that point. But this is really good, because this is going to, on another hand, put you towards completely new direction, and also it's going to shake you up, awake you a little bit, and just redirect you. Just stop doing things that you don't see any benefits from and things like that. And that's why this is going to be so beneficial, because it's going to help you to move on with certain things in your life that no longer serve you, which is really important. When we are attached to things that are not making us happy anymore, these particular things just end up dragging us down. We don't want to be dragged down. It's unnecessary and it's causing negative energy. Now let me just say this. Now when it comes to the actual number, it is number 3 that is connected to you. Number 3 is a very important number, and especially when it comes to you, especially when it comes to February, because number 3 is all about healing, all about realizing, all about rebirth, and all about finding a really big solution to a really big problem that was part of your life for a really long time. This is very deep, this is very personal. On one hand, it's very spiritual, on another hand, it could be business related. So this is something very important to you, something that you don't like to talk about to other people as such, something that's very personal to you. So the bottom line is the big problem is coming to an end, and I think that that's going to be really important. On another hand, when it comes to your health, this is most certainly going to be the actual months when you will want to take care of yourself. Your energy levels are going to be slightly lower, which is absolutely fine. It is not going to stay like that forever, and it does happen sometimes. It depends which energy is around us. On another hand, your health is actually going to be very important this month, because it is going to be, you're going to get lots of signs, you're going to get lots of directions, you're going to get lots of feelings, you're going to get lots of emotions towards the fact that you want to make changes when it comes to your body. Changes, detox, you know, like changing things in your diet, like maybe introducing new things in your diet. It all depends, but it's all a lot going to be about detoxifying your body, taking care of your body and making the most of it. So this is going to be one really important situation, or when it comes to your actual health. And for those of you that have been suffering from long ailments, for those of you that have been suffering from long illnesses that you haven't seen any improvement, now the certain power is going to come back with this month. And this is for those of you that haven't seen improvements in a really long time and things like that. This month you should see improvements, and especially at around the 3rd week of February. The 4th of February is the day which is going to be really important for those of you that are in relationship, for those of you that are having partners. At the 4th of February is going to be really important because there is something very interesting going to happen. Your partner, your husband, your wife, it's going to have a really good news. That particular good news is going to be related to work, it's going to be related to career, it's going to be related to finances and things like that. On another hand, the harmony of two people is getting closer together, which also means on another hand that you and your partner, this is going to be very important moment, very important time. So it is going to be very positive and you will want to take your relationship on the next level. For those of you that have been going out for a while, maybe you will get engaged. For those of you that have been going out for a long time, maybe you will decide to get married. And also very important time for those of you that have been arguing and didn't really get on, because this was going quite a lot throughout January 2018, not only for your signs but for the other signs. There was this really weird energy. So for those of you that have been arguing, this is also going to be a great time, because however I can see two people getting closer together. And also very important planning, something very important is going to happen, something very important is going to start. One of the most important thing of your life, and one of the most important thing that could have happened to your relationship in a really, really long time, it's going to happen on this date or at around this date. So this is going to be brilliant, and you are also going to make a very wise decision here. The 16th of February, it's the day when I just need you to be a little bit careful. On the 16th of February is just going to be a slight situation that is going to a little bit surprise you, a little bit negative situation, a little bit weird situation, quite a situation that is just going to bring you down just a little tiny little bit. This is either connected to your work, it's either connected to your career, and if you're not working, this is going to be also connected to your finances, or is it going to be connected to what you're focusing on? If you're retired, it all depends what you focus on, because this is going to be the situation which is going to shake you up a little bit, and you're just going to need to kind of change your way of thinking and start looking towards a slightly different dimension. And this is also very important to say that it's connected to the money, that is connected to some kind of an important money gain, and it's connected to the focus. You're focusing on a certain money, you're expecting a certain type of money, so, or a certain amount of money. So it's just the realization that you're just going to have to go slightly different direction in order to get where you want to get, but it's going to be fine because it is on its way. Okay, the third important day is the 27th of February. 27th of February is just another thing that I just need to like make you aware that there is going to situation arise. And this is also going to be for those of you that are like at working, you know, this is going to be some kind of situation at work. Okay, for those of you that are like retired, you know, it depends what you do and where you go to, if you have a hobby or where you go to socialize with people and things like that. It really depends, but the bottom line is that you just need to be a little bit careful on this day. And those of you at universities, college, it depends where you are on daily basis, where you go on daily basis, what you focus on, because the people are going to be around and there are going to be some kind of like arguments on this particular day, and somebody's going to try to like kind of wind you up, somebody's going to try to kind of test you, and all I want you to do is just chill out, relax, and try to ignore this particular type of people, try to ignore this particular person. It's just going to be somebody, a female, somebody who is very sharp, somebody who is very negative, somebody who is very low, somebody's energy, this particular person is very energy is very low. I think they're very successful when it comes to finances, career and things like that, but I think emotionally they're in complete mess. So I just need you to be careful, just stay away from the arguments. And also what I always say, try to keep certain things to yourself. Don't talk about personal things, don't talk about things that just concern you, don't talk about your finances and things like that. So, and just be aware. That's all I need you to be on this particular day. Be aware. And also, why is the 27th going to be quite important, my Pisces? 27th is going to be important because also there will be a situation that will arise that will test your wiseness, that will test you how you will actually respond to certain situation. And the bottom line is that you will respond really, really well in this particular situation, and because I can see that a lot is going to come from your subconscious mind, and a lot is going to come here from like third psychic eye. It is going to be really enhanced on this particular day. So that's why I think that you are going to be quite protected. I think it's really brilliant to get, like, in situations like this, you see amethyst, absolutely beautiful. I highly recommend this amethyst, trust me. Amethyst is one of the best things that you can actually get yourself, to protect yourselves against negative energy, until you know, negative people, negative thoughts, negative situations. All these things can really, really affect us. And amethyst is also brilliant for that, but on another hand, it's very, very good to actually enhance your third psychic eye, to enhance your energy, to enhance your psychic energy, your spirituality, your intuition. All these things are connected so much to amethyst, especially when you're wearing this. I highly recommend to wear this, not only in February, but just wear it whenever you feel spiritual, whenever you need protection. Amethyst, you can get this beautiful pendant, which is like a sterling silver setting, and it comes with a sterling silver chain, and you can buy this on my website. The link is actually below, and I really, 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 really recommend this highly. Now, okay, let's see the first part of January. Let's see January. Let's see the first part of February. How the first part of February is actually going to develop. As already mentioned, it's going to be brilliant for this couples and things like that. But also, on another hand, the first part of February is really, really good, and this is when I get really excited, because there is a success that is coming your way, and I'm so happy for you, and I'm so excited for you, and I'm genuinely pleased, because I know you have been through a lot. I know you have been worrying a lot. I know the financial situation maybe haven't been changing as much as you wanted, and I know lots of you were kind of plodding along like on a certain direction, just waiting for new flower to come up, you know. Well, this new flower is just about to come up. This new flower is just about to show itself to you. This new flower is about to start opening itself towards you, and it is going to be brilliant, and it is going to be significant. And this is what I said, that January was still like a kind of you were still kind of half and a half 2017 and half 2018, and now this is coming with a boom, because the first part of February is going to bring you a really good news, a great news, which is just going to put a big smile on your face. And it's a lot about to do with your own personal achievement. It's a lot to do with what you've done so far, and you're actually going to realize that your financial situation is going to start improving after this moment, after this point. Full, beautiful, optimistic feeling that I'm having, and I can see your happiness and I can see your excitement, because it's all about you getting balance back when it comes to your prosperity, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your financial situation in general. But you have been working for this really hard, and you really deserve this, and that's why I'm so happy for you, because this is just something that is completely down to you. It's down to your hard work, it's down to everything that you have done so far, and that's why your passion is going to grow here. Your passion and happiness. And this is when you're going to start getting your direction. This is when you're going to start getting really, really passionate about life, and I can completely feel it. Absolutely brilliant. And you know what, there is a certain information that you're going to get, not necessarily, oh, can I tell you something, but you will realize something, you're going to hear something, you're going to see something, you're going to get connected to something at the beginning of February 2018, and you will that particular thing that you're going to get connected to is just going to be very spiritual. You're going to feel very positive about it. Your third psychic eye is going to be completely connected to this very, very spiritual situation. You're going to find yourself, and you're going to hear something. You could see it, you could hear it, you could come across this. However, you are going to end up with something very interesting, and you are going to end up feeling so much happier about your life after this moment, after this point, because you're going to just realize something very important to your life. You're going to realize what was bringing you down, and you're going to realize that the way out of the situation that was driving you nuts is actually not that bad. It's not that hard. And this is your homecoming. This is your homecoming, the first part of February, which means that you're just going to get back to yourself. It means you're going to get back to your own happiness. It means you're going to get back to your own positivity, and this is absolutely brilliant. The second part of February, there is a certain person that is just maybe going to be going through something very, very difficult in your life, and this particular person is your family member, is somebody who's very much connected to you, and somebody is just going through something very difficult, and you will be aware of it, and this particular person is going to need your help, it's going to need a little bit of your love, a little bit of your energy. This person is going through some kind of crisis, and it's a lot to do with the money, and it's a lot to do with the finances, and also their emotional life is in a little mess, and that's why they're just going to need your little help, you see. And that's how the second part of February is going to start. The second thing that I want to say to you about the second part of February, it's also that this is where your financial situation is completely, as the first part of February, this is when your financial situation is completely going to come back to you, in a sense of like you will want to think about it, and you will be able to do something. You will be able to do something with your financial situation is going to change, which means that you will be thinking about something really big. You will be thinking about something really important. You will be thinking about a certain stage, a certain era in your life that you couldn't think before, because your financial situation and your current work situation or your current situation simply didn't allow you. So now you will start thinking about it, but it is like going to become a part of you, changing your life to the point that you will want to actually make a really big change, and something will need to change, something will need to go, something will be abandoned. And this moment, at this point, you will be worrying about it because it's going to be a really big step. You will be worrying about it because it's going to be a really big move. You will be worrying about it because it's a lot to do with your finances, and it's a lot to do with your financial situation. And if your financial situation is not completely solid, you wouldn't be able to do this. And that's why you will worry, you will worry, you will worry. I can even see other couple of people close to you worrying about this situation, but very, very quickly you're going to realize there is a massive, beautiful, swift change going to happen. You're gonna get a slap like this in your face, not a literal slap obviously, but you know, it's just going to feel like that really in a way. And then you're gonna realize that, you know, things will change. Don't worry, don't be negative. Sometimes when we are negative, when we are worried, you know, it depends how strong is our energy. We just manifest lots of doors around us that are locked. This is what we do. If we are worried, we're just locking all the door around us, and this is the situation that you're going to realize, that you don't have to be around locked doors. You know, all these doors are very easily unlocked, and this is the situation that is going to happen here, because it's going to be followed by new vision and new perseverance, which is going to be absolutely brilliant. And also free. You're gonna start realizing that you're just going to feel so much lighter. You're gonna start feeling very free. You're gonna start feeling very happy. Those problems that were weighing you down, they will just go, which is brilliant. And on another hand, what else I was going to say? Beautiful thing that is going to happen at around the third part of February. Romance, a beautiful romance that is about to manifest. So important for those of you that are single, for those of you that are ready to mingle, for those of you that are looking for love. There is someone very special, very sexy, very interesting, very important, very passionate about to manifest in your life. This person is very interesting, very intelligent, very educated, very passionate, very deep, like a deepest sea when it comes to feelings, when it comes to emotions. That's what you need. You need someone deep, you need someone complex, just like yourself, in a good way complex, of course. And this person is somebody who is just not only waiting for some kind of one-night stand, waiting for some kind of love, waiting for some kind of one-night stand or something short like that. I think that this is something very interesting. This is somebody who's just bringing not only their beauty, but this person is bringing all their life, and they're just ready, they're empty, they're just empty, like kind of waiting for you to fill them. your love, and vice versa type of thing. So someone very important is about to manifest at the end of February 2018, and this particular person is going to manifest this in your life when you're surrounded by other people. This is either going to be related to your work, either going to be related to your, like, maybe going out somewhere, maybe somewhere in the pub, maybe just walking on the street, maybe just being in the car. You may be introduced to this person by other people. It all depends. But when you meet this person, when you see this person, when you find this person, other people are going to be around, but there is going to be an instant, beautiful, important connection. Okay. And what else I was going to say, the important thing to say is that by the end of February 2018, when you meet this person, also for those of you that are single, you see this person is also going to have an amazing influence, an amazing impact on you. You're going to feel very enlightened about that person. And there is a very interesting combination in between spiritual and the business energy. There is an absolutely right balance whatsoever. And also there is a very important information that your family member is going to have. There is a certain family member that is going to have a very important information, very important news, and this is going to be really good. There is a certain struggle, certain problems, certain fear that was connected to this family member, and you are aware of this. This family member has been struggling for a long time. There have been depression around them. They have been down for a long time. That security, that person's security was not that good in every single possible way. So now you're going to hear a really good news, because that family member is going to just kind of come out their problems, come out their negativity, and come out, you know, all these sad times that they actually had for a while, and they will be able to actually move on from the certain stage in your life. Also, a certain big contemplation that you're going to have at the end of February. You're going to contemplate about something. You're going to contemplate about something. Just go for it! Go for it! Go for it! Go for it, Pisces! This is my message. This is my biggest message. If you're contemplating about something, about a really big change at the end of February 2018, go for it, because not only this is going to be followed by really big positivity, this is going to be followed by really massive recognition, and your life will have not only recognition but a mental clarity, and your wishes are going to be completely fulfilled. Okay, so that's why I would definitely recommend you to go for it. Any type of contemplation that you could have. My gorgeous Pisces, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I love you to bits. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't done so. Don't forget to comment in the comment section. Don't forget to share me Facebook, Twitter, wherever you like. Thank you ever so much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.